The giant is the first day of school for teenagers. At the moment he stepped into the classroom, a cold and terrifying aura. He burst out of his body. The back of the class, Wu broke out in a cold sweat because the dark shadows that were rolling up behind him. It was the outline of the legendary super spell spirit. Seeing this, cherishing the pound the dog roll, and the three people immediately responded, directly blocked the teenager in the corner. But then the next second, just now white hands emerged from behind the boy, was all three of them. But it turns out that when I was a child, he made a marriage agreement with my childhood sweetheart Li Shiyang. But because of a certain accident, Li Shiyang was killed in a car accident, and there was the obsession with marriage as a child. Like Li Shiyang Ji, who died in a car accident, transformed into shade, turned into a super spell with terrifying power. He kept muttering that he wanted to marry Yu Gui. As a result, if someone attacks a boy, Li Shiyang will show up to protect the boy. After completing each other's introductions, Wu Zhawu carries his remains, embarking on his first mission. The mission location was a cursed invasion elementary school. 2 students have been cursed and kidnapped, and all they have to do was rescue the students and suppress the curse. Boys just fell. Wu Zhawu began to recite the spell, lowering the obstacles necessary to suppress the curse. The way that prevents the outside from seeing the inside. A boundary that also reveals the spirit of the spell. Seeing that all the curtains have been left behind, Cherish immediately scolded for not looking around. Front of them, unexpectedly, 3 spells appeared at some time. They ripped open the charmings. Like an unsullied giant, he rushed straight towards the 2 of them. But unlike him, he was extremely panicked. Jinhee is like a swimming dragon at this moment, like traveling between the cursed spirits, while teaching the remains about the cursed spirit, while killing all 3 cursed spirits in front of him. He was so quick, even if the 2 of them have entered the teaching building, the remains are still in shock. But at this time, Jinhee suddenly realized the teaching building is clearly full of cursed spirits, but I don't know why. These curses, no one dared to attack them. So in order to clarify the situation, Zenshi directly snatched away the student ID card of the remains. But what he didn't expect, this new classmate who usually seems to be submissive, he is actually a special class magician at the same level as the 5th Wei. But before it could be shocked, a huge cursed spirit suddenly appeared behind Cherish. The next second, the glass of the entire teaching building was completely shattered, and the treasure and remains were also not hidden in time. The cursed spirit swallowed directly into his stomach. The situation at this time is very critical. Jinhee's cursed tool was accidentally left outside, and in the belly of the cursed spirit, they also found missing children. One of them was in a coma due to infection. The other one died at any moment because of the curse. The equipment wanted to ask Jianzi about how to break the situation. Unexpectedly, Jianzi also fell to the ground at this time. The Jian's curse has begun to spread across his thighs. This time Eagle was completely panicked. Can I really not save anyone? Voice just fell. Jianzi grabbed Eagle by the neck, questioning the high school of ancient roll curse. What are you doing here? Hearing from ancient times, memories suddenly came to mind. Remembering what Fa Wu had said to him, he came to change himself. He didn't want to hurt the people around him like he did before. He wants to be needy. I also want to find the meaning of my life. Xiongniaki has to do something. It's gotta be. Just for a moment, giant curse, severely, I felt an unprecedented pain. But before he could react, Li Shiyang stabbed the belly of the cursed spirit. He crawled out of its body. For those guys who dared to bully Li Hou, he never showed mercy. Not to mention, his strength is not at the same level as the other party. It took almost less than 2 seconds. The giant body of the giant cursed spirit teared to pieces, and the remains were taken to carry the Rhea and 2 children, walking desperately towards the outside of the tent. Even if the body is close to exhaustion, I never stopped my footsteps. Finally, the second before he fell into a coma, like the mud of the barrier of the tent.